Hello, welcome back to the Academy of Relationship and Sex. And for the year 2021, we'll come up with a new series called Ask Dr. Angela. So whatever questions you have about relationship and sex, you can feel free to ask us, and I will find the most appropriate answers to share with all of you online. Hi, so in today's case, we have a question from Carol. Carol has been married to her husband for the last 5 years, and they have a kid of a year old. Okay, so Carol's main problem here is, her husband is a game enthusiast, and things in the circuit breaker were extremely intense for her because everybody was at home and she was busy trying to juggle her 1-year-old plus the housework and even her own work as well, while her husband remains pretty much in front of his game station. And that got her very frustrated. And well, even though now that circuit breaker is over and people are back to work in their office, she feels that, she's the main one caring for the whole household. I mean, she likes that the husband, give her most of his salary so that she manages finance. But she feels that, having a husband that's not involved at all in the family makes her feel very alone. So in today's case, we're going to share about what can be done to improve this relationship. So in this case, it seems that Carol has chosen her husband because her husband fits a lot of her criteria. He's decent looking, have a very stable job and career, brings in the money, generally responsible, doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, doesn't womanize. So to any woman in general, he is really a good guy. But then the fact that he is so engrossed in his game really upset the whole family and her. So what can we do to help Carol in this situation? So if I were to take a look at the whole picture, one of the key things is, what are the value set that Carol and her husband has? And where are the points they come together? And the points that there's a mismatch. So it seems like in this particular case scenario, the husband do not feel that, it's important for him to be involved in the daily household chores, or particularly in the day-to-day care of the kids, because I do assume that he does play with his kid from time to time, just not super duper hands-on all the time. Okay, so in this case, a conversation would be great to have the two of them sit down, either by themselves or with a facilitator, to talk about what do they think about getting involved in household chores, getting involved in caring for the kid. So at some point in time, it both of them think that just by themselves, it's really hard to care for the kid, because after all, kid requires a lot of time and energy, and with two working parents, it gets really, really challenging. Okay, would they also consider putting the child in a full day care, or hiring a helper to help out with the household chores, so that Carol can be more freed up to do her work and to spend time with a child? Okay, so these are the few things that we're going to look at. So I want to focus a bit more about the value system set. Okay, so values come from the way that we view the world and our experiences. And a lot of times, the values that we carry are things that we stand by very closely to. So often in pre-marriage sessions that I have with couples, we often talk about their values before entering into a formal relationship, i.e. this marriage in this case, so that the couples have an understanding of where they stand in the relationship. Okay, so as you can see, value system is really, really hard to tease out. You can't just tell, a person's entire value system just by dating for a couple of years. You actually need to go through a series of stressful events, major events, to be able to see how this value system actually play out in different scenarios. Okay, so of course, when a person is married and with kids, there's a lot more at stake. And making decisions to either stay or leave the relationship becomes a lot more challenging. So I personally strongly recommend that if we can have couples going through an understanding of each other's value system set before even getting married, that would be the best. But sometimes some people might miss the boat. So if there are couples who are struggling and there is a mismatch in their value system set, we welcome you to register your interest to know more about each other's value system set through our value system coaching. Okay, and for those of you who are not yet married and thinking about doing so, this is an ideal time for you to explore each other's value system set, to find out where are your strengths coming together, where the conflicts, so that you guys can come up with better strategies to overcome challenges that be laid in front of you. And that's all I have for today. Remember to register your interest in our link. Bye bye. If you enjoy our content, remember to hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure to turn on the notification button so that you don't miss out on any tips and tools to make your sex life better. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.